242 could be significant. 242 could be very significant. Okay. Oh shit, what happened to the video? What the hell? What is going on? Oh my God. Something has been going on with my lives, y'all. I don't know what the fuck is up. What is happening? Whoa, do y'all see that? And I'm not doing anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, something is definitely going on with my lives because yesterday I did that whole live and why it didn't load? I can't find it. Like I had shared it on the community board. That's the only way I could see that it's even there. But it's only showing on my end. What the freak? Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God, what is happening? Can y'all see me? You see that shit doing this thing? What do you mean? What am I doing up? It's top of the morning. Honey, you late. This is my stomping ground. This is my 9 o'clock for this is my 9 o'clock for you guys. You guys get up to start your work at 9. I'm already, this is my 9 o'clock. What y'all doing up? It is Grand Rising. For me. Where you at? Anywho, let's start. Something about 242. Okay. How y'all feeling, y'all? I slept absolutely motherfucking amazing. I slept so good. But that other live I did, the Divine Masculine I did, I can't find it. I can only find it on like on my my end. But it's not on the regular. I don't know where it's at. Somebody hating probably did something, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? Whoever was on the live yesterday who saw it, that's who needed to see it. And that's all it needs. It got 630 views, so I know motherfucker shared it. And it's still counting. So I know it's out there somewhere. I just can't, like, I couldn't see it like on the YouTube end. I can't even find it in the studio. It's literally only on, hey, it's literally only on the post I did yesterday. Crazy work. Hey. Ooh, what's going on? Are y'all feeling like a little bit trapped? I was hearing bells too. Something about 51, 51, 66. Some type of union energy, lovers energy, communication, creativity. Maybe something's ticking, tick time. Like maybe you guys feel a little stuck right now, but you have some type of creative idea that you need to be tapping in with. Yeah, that could bring you a lot of fucking abundance. You guys could be artists. You could have recently received like a 4-leaf clover or seen one or a 5-leaf clover, which is very rare. Yeah, I feel like you guys are being too poised right now. It's like y'all need to. I heard chop chop. Some of y'all might want like a rebirth or something, but you sleeping on some type of idea. Ooh, child, I look crazy. Ooh. Let me fix my shit, baby. Spirit number 36, 30, 30. That's my number, baby. That's my number. 9. Yeah, look. Time is of the essence, love. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just needed to check something. Yeah. Clean up. Maybe you guys are cleaning up your act. Maybe you guys are getting like a makeover or something. I love it. I love it. Let's go. I got some time. It's 4:20. Oh, let's check the time. Okay. It's 4:21 a.m. and it's June 24th, 2026, Wednesday. Happy Mercury Day. Can you see the time? All right. And this is New York time. Okay. All right. And this is New York time, US time. Hey Lee. Lee, I told you to email me, girl. Go to the community board. Not the community board, the description. And my email is in the description because every time I try to email you, it says error. So you gotta tap in, baby love. You know what I'm saying? Go to the description. Hey, go to the description and email me from your end. And let's see if it go through like that. I don't know, love. Will you have a trip soon? You gotta tap in. I'm not doing any free questions. Go to my description box if you want a question. Yeah, change is imminent. Change in the wind. And remember, I kept hearing TikTok. I'm good, love. How are you? Okay. Yeah. Something is imminent, time sensitive. Maybe this could be paperwork. Okay, maybe you didn't fill out something. It's given like driver's license, documentation, some type of official paperwork. This could be you even signing like it's giving me like a settlement or something. Okay. Okay, go ahead. This is giving me like a settlement or something. Are y'all coming into some cash money? Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, TikTok. Spirit is giving you a leg up to do something divine feminine. So let me find out this is a divine feminine reading. Because we did divine masculine yesterday. And divine masculine, when we asked at the end what was divine masculine's outcome, it was the 10 of cups. So all that debacle, y'all looking real good. Okay. So divine feminine, I feel like something is time sensitive. Okay. Time sensitive for you to receive something. Yes, at your home, maybe something here and now. Here and now, I promise to love faithfully. You know what I was hearing last night? What was that song? No, what was that song? I heard, is that your chick? Well, who's that? Meek Bleak? I kept hearing, is that your chick? Was side on this ride on the center of the side. I can't catch the hook, but is that your chick? That's what I was hearing. So something is happening right now for you to have some type of rebirth. Yeah. You could be shedding some type of old skin, okay? Or something could be breaking off for you because I feel like somebody could have tried to hide you because this is a zebra. Look clearly. This is a zebra. And somebody could have tried to paint some type of picture or cloak you in a sense. Yeah, your treasure is here. You know, you might be falling into another like slope, or possibly almost about to. And Spirit's like, girl, you better get your ass up. Okay. Get your ass up. I'm seeing Tanisha on Bad Girls Club. Remember when she had them 2 pots? And she was like, cling, cling. She's like, bitch, if I'm not sleeping, none of you hoes is in here sleeping. So I don't know. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, something is time sensitive. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know, love. You gotta send me a cash app for me to answer that. Is your mama voodoo, bitch? I don't know. Is your mama voodoo? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Shit. All right, let's go. Ooh, soulmates. In between worlds. So this could be a soulmate. Or maybe you like on the fence about a soulmate. Yeah, poise keep coming out. Poise, let's read it. Because clearly it's a message. Yeah. How do they even do that? I wonder how they do that shit. You know? I really wonder how they do it, but child, it's not for me to understand. Okay. So, and it's so funny because they said that the YT is cracking down, right? Y'all know what YT is. Not the people, the actual app is cracking down on fake accounts and things that are like, you know, the A and the I, right? And the A and the I. So I don't understand how they don't crack down on these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Unless they were programmed into the program, if it makes sense. Anyhow, let's go. 48 could be significant. You guys could be 48. Something could be closing out within your home life, or yeah, with that 8 scorpionic energy. Why I can't fucking talk. Let's read it really fast, really quick, and see what we get. We're gonna be here for a little while, so grab your coffee, grab your beer, grab whatever you gotta grab, your celery water. Poise. It's being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best confidence. Yeah, I told you it's time. You are, no, it says you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. Okay? You know that you need to, you know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and your trust. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Tap in. If I'm fucking lying, I'm flying. I just said that. Rewind it. Okay? Let's go and see. Because poise kept coming out. Let's see. Hey, Karen. Oh, I know you probably like, why did my mother name me Karen? With everything that's going on. I wonder who was the first Karen to the point where they started making a whole meme out of it. Oh no. Hey Tavanu. Nice. She said I'm a nice Karen. I know that's right, Karen. All right. The fates here and now. All right, let's go. I don't know what the hell y'all be talking about, child, but somebody is definitely feeling in between. But something is faded. Maybe you guys have to make a decision. Yeah. I don't want to have these fucking glasses on. Yeah, just meditate. Some of y'all might need to just ground and meditate. Let's see. I'm gonna try to run through it real fast. Uh-oh, did something flip? To be fair, this could be like a judgment for the to be fair to like act like it wanted to kind of like flip, but it didn't. Treasure Island. I cannot make this shit up. I told you. I said this could be like a settlement. This could even be like a spiritual inheritance, bitch. Tap your girl in. Remember, I got 3 kids. One in college, one is just there, and then the other one, he's come up and coming. Holla at your girl. Yes, here come them gifts. This could even be like spiritual gifts. Okay, maybe you're tired of some type of stuck, stagnant energy, but you got to make some type of move. Maybe you feel like something is slow, but I heard slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's read it really fast. 9 could be significant. And who came in here and was like 36, 36? This could be your birth number, your life path number. Okay. You could be of service, Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy. You could be in school. This could even be like a rebate check or something. Or you could even be getting like a full scholarship or some type of free ride somewhere. Or this could even be like a grant to start a business. It's giving me like tech or something. Also, you could have recently got damn, what's the word? Let me think. You could have recently what do they call those things when you work somewhere? You work somewhere but you don't get paid. What is it called? When you work somewhere you don't get paid. Intern. So you could have finished like an intern and got a position, right? Got a position, or this could be spiritually. Got a position and you're gonna be getting paid, bitch. It's just you've been waiting. You've been waiting. You know, it's so interesting because when I was working at the hospital, and just to give you a little context on what I'm talking about, because everybody's story is going to be different for you. But for me, I have started working at the hospital. I was in probation for 4 months, right? And I was getting paid though, but I was still on probation, 4 months probation. And then after 4 months, he put me back in probation because I was covering for somebody one day, right? In the daytime because I was a chef at the school as well. So I took off from my chef job to work at the hospital because I was on probation, like I wanted to get a full time position. And I was covering for somebody, and I ended up having to. I did most of the shift, but I had to leave maybe like an hour or two early, and I had to go pick up my daughter. She had a seizure at school, random, and I had to leave. So he considered that like, because you're not supposed to miss no days. You're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? You have to, you know how it go already. I don't have to explain to y'all. And he threw me back in probation for another fucking 4 months just because I had to leave early because I was covering somebody else shit. Right? So I'm like, oh shit, this nigga, they not gonna give me the job. Like they once the probation is over, they probably for him to throw me back in. I was like thinking all sorts of shit, like, oh man, this is a really good job, but I still have my other job. So I was like, fuck, I can't believe it. But shit happens. There's nothing I can do. And I was like, if this nigga fucking is petty like that, then that's on him. And it's so interesting because he did that to me. He threw me back in there after 4 months, knowing that was the only time I ever missed. And that motherfucker was coming off of school, coming off the train at his house, and fell and broke his shoulder bone, his leg, and his fucking hip, bitch. And I was like, that had to been karma, but that's not what I'm trying to tell y'all. So he threw me back on probation, but I'm just telling you how divine is set up. And he threw me back in probation. And then right out of probation, this lady was leaving. What was her name? She had one of them old schools in names like Argentina, or she had some type of, you know what I'm saying? She was over from like Italy and shit. Beautiful fucking little old lady. And she was the catering director, but she was leaving. And who got the fucking job, bitch? Yeah, girl. So I see certain things when certain things happen. You'll be surprised how Most High will set you up. And you might be thinking like it's a delay or a denial or something, but slow and steady. Okay. It just shows character because most people would have been like, fuck this. I'm leaving. I don't need this shit. I got another job. I don't need to be going back into probation. But that's how the energy come to discourage you and deter you from stepping into your true calling. You understand? So y'all got to tap in. There could be something that's very time sensitive. Maybe you need to make a decision or do something today, communicate something because today is Mercury Day. Confirmation. Today, Wednesday, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, today's Mercury Day, or maybe you need to make a stand or something. All right. Or something you about to create is going to be chef's kiss. So let's read it. Anywho, Treasure Island, the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains in the sharings of good fortune. What did I just say? Because when he threw me fucking back in that shit, I was so discouraged. Like, fuck. And that's the thing. When you on probation, you cannot apply for no other positions. So it's like that position was perfectly placed for me because as soon as I got out of probation, I fucking got that catering gig. Okay. I got that catering gig. And then I have something else I could tell y'all too, but that's some of y'all might not even need to be working for nobody, to be honest. Because the way that whole situation ended, it was just like you was just supposed to go over there, get your little bit of blessings, right? And skate. Okay. So yeah, let's read it. It says you've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. And we talked about divine masculine when I said somebody could have marked you or you were marked and they did not know. Okay? Because some of those golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Okay, trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others as treasures share multiplies like magic. What did I just say? 35 in here and I only got 7 likes. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. You heard the birds. They out there talking like, yeah, y'all better tap her in. Yeah, look. And didn't I say that this could be some type of spiritual inheritance? That's crazy. I said it and 5 people left at one time. You know they haters. Come on, y'all. Tap me in. Look what y'all got coming to y'all. Treasure Island. Yo, that's crazy. Come on, tap me in. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay. Tap, tap. Oh, and I got another deck, y'all. I told you. He hooked me up. I just sent the nigga all the links that I wanted. I should have sent some more. Yeah, metaphorical love association. We're gonna tap in with this as well today. So let's go. What else? Let's just pull a few. I don't want to mess with this child. Um, I want to get that other let's see what kind of gifts y'all gonna get. Come on, y'all. 33 in here. 333 with the 12 makes 3. Hey, Gloria, manifestation coach. Some of y'all could be manifestation coach, or you just been speaking a lot of good things, a lot of great affirmations, especially when you wake up in the morning. There go that spell work. I'm trying to tell you. Some of you guys could be biologists. You could work in a hospital or a lab of some sort. Okay. Animal communication. And remember, I said something about the monkey yesterday? Come on, y'all. 33 of y'all in here. I need some more likes. Let's go. Oh, you got a full scholarship for trucking school. That's what's up, Kenneth. I know that's right. Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, are you fucking trolling? Cause you starting to get on my nerves. You really starting to work my last nerve. You really starting to work my last nerve. I know you're not trying to play with me. I know you're not fucking trying to play with me. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, love. All right, let's see what gift shop tapping winning. Hey, Maine. Hey, Devin. Hey, Angela. Hey, Zana. All right, what's the next? Oh, it's the evil eye. It's for all the trolls that come in here. Whatever they want for me, it will be bestowed upon them. Yeah. You guys could scry something about some type of fire magic. You guys could even have like a you know how they have those little fossils? Some of them you could buy them from somewhere. You can't buy them all the time. Some of them are not real, but somebody could have gave you a fossil with like a dinosaur egg or something in there. Some type of ancient artifact. You could be finding this. I'm well, honey. Same to you, Maine. Thank you, love. Okay, let's go. So Sagittarius and energy, very adventurous, shamanism. Let's see what kind of gift shots happen within. I'm seeing telepathy, clairs, okay, the psycho something, and I'm also seeing chakra and crystal healing. So let's see if they come out. Ooh, psychometric. I'm telling you, yo, I be on it. What I said, psycho something, right? I'm so fucking bomb. Yes, honey. Yeah, you're being called to sense and read the vibration of objects and people through touch to connect to memories of the past. Told you. Look, come on. I'll wait. 28 in here and I got 16 likes. I'll wait. If you're not going to like it, you might as well just go on and cut left now, honey. Mm-hmm. I'll wait. Yeah, so you guys definitely could be receiving objects, artifacts, and whatever this is might be on its way. Maybe something you're gonna touch. You're gonna know exactly where to go get your pick up your money. Come on, 33 in the chat, 17 likes. I'll wait. Oh shit, look. 444 on the clock. Tap in. And we got this yesterday too. Come on, let's go. I mean, I'll wait. I got time. I have time. The golden palace kept coming up. So something about gold. You guys could be wearing more golds, and that could be your metal gold. Hey Tiana. Come on. I'll wait. Oh, look, y'all. I love this. This is so, so good. Come on, y'all. Tap in. tap in with your girl. I got my sorrel. Okay. I got my sorrel and my probiotic. Prebiotic. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna let this cool down because I don't drink cold stuff. So yeah. Come on, let's get the chats. Let's get the likes up. It's 17 in the likes. Let's get the likes up. I got time. Thank you. Let's go. 35. Let's go. It got the match. It got to be even. It got to be even. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Let's go. We could, I mean, we could wait. I got time. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy. When I used to watch readings and people would be saying like, "Oh, get my likes up and stuff." I used to be like, "Oh, look at her begging for likes and shit." But no, I get it. I get it now. I see what they do. They want to just take from you and they don't want to support. No, fuck that. I don't ask for much, but y'all gonna give me a like because y'all in here, y'all watching. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's consistently jumping, but shit, if you're steady sitting here, like the fucking video. I know this guy was saying like, "Oh, but we don't want you all over our algorithm." Okay, bitch. But you sitting here watching and you're engaging, so it's gonna be in the algorithm either way. You know what I'm saying? If you sit here more than 3 minutes, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You might not see me again, but you might see another reader. You're just telling the algorithm that you love tarot. Like, bitch, stop playing with me. Why you over here anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even talking to me? Do y'all eat these? These are good for your digestive. Come on. 38 in here, 21. We gonna match it. I'll wait. Listen, y'all gotta take care of your body. Y'all gotta take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Something about a Pisces as well. Let me talk to y'all in the chat until we get these likes up. All right, what's going on? 77. I don't know. Is he cheating on you? Sagittarius and he's a Leo. I don't know if he's cheating on you. If you feel like he's cheating on you, you don't need me to tell you whether he is or not. And that's the thing too. We come on here. I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should not be on tarot because tarot will have you twisted. You might come across a reader and you might like the reader and you might watch them just to watch them. But this shit will get up in your head if you're not headstrong and you will be thinking like, is she talking about my person? And you will fuck up your whole relationship thinking that, that's your person. I'm not doing any readings, love. I'm just talking to them until they get the likes up. My daughter's born 2 days after you. That's crazy work. Come on. Let's go. Let me shuffle while y'all okay, now we 27, 23. I'll take that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. You guys might this came out last night for Divine Masculine. So yeah. What's going on for the collective? Top of the AM. Let's see. Stuck in the mud. Yes. And we got the stuck in between worlds in this deck. So what are y'all confused about? Is this love? Are y'all confused about love? Making a choice. I told y'all. Y'all have a decision to make. 51. And I came in here and I said 51, 51. Yeah. You guys could have been praying for some type of answers or relief. Let's see what's stuck in the mud me. You know what I've been also seeing? Quicksand. Quicksand. You hear the garbage truck? Maybe there's somebody you need to throw to the wayside, honey, because they're the ones keeping you stuck here. Y'all hear it? Hopefully y'all can hear it. Because these new phones, they be cutting out everything. And you be like, that's the fucking confirmation for the fucking collective. But anywho, on my old channel, I used to have these small cards. I still have them. I'm just not gonna get up. And in one of the small cards, I had something about what card was that? It was a card in there that anytime I see that card, I think of quicksand. And quicksand is spell work for me. With when I see that specific card in that deck. Maybe I need to go get that deck, but I don't want to get up right now. And something could be playing on somebody's mind because with the elephant, people know elephants, they remember everything. Every single thing. Okay, everything. And then look at that bird up top. So I don't know if this bird is there's some type of communication, excuse me, confirmation, or there's something that was said recently and is playing on someone's mind with this psychometric here. But somebody want to keep somebody stuck because somebody knows something. I don't know if you know a secret. Maybe there's some type of truth you're speaking that's triggering someone else, or somebody tried to keep something hidden. Hey, Anne. Anne Marie is funny because I said something about Maria. I said Maria. What did I say? Maria, Mary, and I think two readings ago. Okay. This could have to do with the retrograde that's coming up. Maybe you guys are feeling stuck or you've been stuck because you need to reevaluate something. For me to say the whole thing in the beginning about my job and how he threw me back in probation for another 4 months. Something could have happened last year, September 9/24, or something could have happened February 4th, February 2nd, February 9th, February 29th. Mm. And remember, retrograde is all about reevaluation, the R's: revisit, revise, restructure, revamp, redo. Okay. And it might not be in a traditional sense, but there's some type of, and with this whole psychometric, maybe there's something that you have that you need to look at. Maybe every single time you see it or you touch it, you remember something, you get extra downloads. And you know how sometimes you'll watch a show and you'd be like, oh shit, I never knew they did that before. Kind of like a Mandela effect, but not really. You just didn't see that they did that. Cause it's funny, me and my son was watching the show and I'm like, he was like, remember mommy was in the show? And I'm like, no, it wasn't. So he put the show on and he showed me and I'm like, oh shit, I don't watch this show multiple times and never noticed X, Y, and Z. So there could be something you need to revisit. Take your time with this turtle. Slow down because something could be right in your face. Remember, I said something about an idea, some type of paperwork. Maybe you need to re-look over a paperwork and you might think like, oh, Damn, what example can I give you? You know how sometimes you'll get some type of information and you be like, I can't do nothing with that. But you read it too quick. And then when you reread it, you be like, oh shit, I didn't even know that they said that I can get X, Y, and Z because I read it so fast. So maybe I need to do that. And y'all could be feeling stuck, or maybe divine is keeping you stuck until you re-look over something. Maybe some type of treasure. This could even be paperwork. This giving me like a wishing well too. Holy shit. This is a face. You see the face? So it's something you need to look at. Some type of money, paperwork, or this could be somebody looking at you. 41 people in the chat. Get the likes ups. 27 likes. Come on now. It needs to match. This look like a wishing well. So this could be you needing to go back over and look at a love interest, not necessarily, but with this person looking and the hearts going up like that, is giving like love or something that you love, some type of communication or creative endeavor that you need to be, maybe you love to speak. Maybe you have a lot of information that you're supposed to be speaking on and you're just not. Maybe you're scared because elephants are very timid. They're not going to fool with you. They see you coming and they're going to cut left. They're not going to bother you, you know? Or maybe you're doing something, or maybe you started like school or something, and you feel like something's taking too long. Maybe you need some type of abundance or money or something, and it's just not picking up for you. Maybe you need a little bit of encouragement. Oh, he saw you and ran. Okay, well, let the nigga run then. Shit. I want to run after him. Let him run. Maybe it's because you still holding on. You want him to come back. You remember they're going to run if you keep chasing. So maybe it's something, this is why spirit is keeping you stuck because you keep trying to control something. Somebody, there's a Libra in here that don't belong in here. Go ahead, love. Some of you guys could be 24, or you've been stuck since you've been 24, or something could have hurt. I'm about to say happened, but I was going to say heard. Something you could have heard that kind of like put you in a slum with this bird here in communication. And it's like maybe you knew something. And we said this yesterday in the Divine Masculine. Or was it the day? Was it the, I don't know what's going on, child. A lot of animal references. You could speak to animals, and we saw the animal. What did we see in here? Let me read that. We saw the animal in here with the monkey, remember? So you could speak to a lot of animals. You could work, yeah, animal communication. You could be getting a lot of messages from animals. You could have recently got bitten, or I'm hearing Zika. So maybe you got bitten by an animal and something kind of like tapped you in. You're being called to communicate and convey the messages and wisdom from the animals. So you could be getting messages from animals and you think you're getting messages from people, or you might be thinking like something is don't put it in the chat, love. That's why I didn't say it. Clairvoyance, yeah. You could have something about Congo. And it's funny because I wanted to feed this cat out here. My son was like, "Don't do it, mommy, because you're gonna have all these animals at our door." I'm like, "Man, you such a hater." He's like, "Don't do it." And it's funny because on Sunday, I told you I went outside early that morning to get all that little bit of sun for the solstice. And I'm standing there just minding my business, bitch, just standing there looking around, just taking in the sun and shit, sunbathing. And all I look to the left of me and I see this cat, he's sitting there looking at me. And I'm like, "Hey, kitty." That nigga looked like he went from this way to this way. And I'm like, "Hey." And then all of a sudden, he was this way. And then when I looked to the right, the motherfucker was underneath the steps looking at me like this. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So somebody could be sneaking around. Okay. Maybe you need to move in silence. Or maybe you're like scared because you don't know what's happening to you. Cause she got her hand on her head. Like, oh my God. Maybe you ain't been able to get no sleep and shit ever since you touched the animal, you know? Let's read what's stuck in the mud. But I feel like there's a decision you need to make and you're refusing to make it. And spirit's like, okay, well, you're gonna sit here until you figure it out, you know? And elephants are big and bold and they are a powerhouse. Elephants, very lucky in Buddhism. You understand? So there's a lot of luck you hold. You know what I'm saying? And something you might supposed to be expressing with this bird here, you're not. That's gonna bring you a lot of fortune. And it's like you just slowing up whatever's meant to come for you because you're not making a move. And nobody's gonna come and save you, love. Let me be the bearer of bad news now. Nobody coming to save you. If you don't take that step, it's not going to be moved. If you don't clean up your house, it won't get cleaned. If you don't brush your teeth, it will not get brushed. Okay? If you don't wash your ass, it won't get washed. It's all about you, nobody else. You could come on here and talk about third parties all day, every day, and that's exactly why you stuck. Because you coming on here asking about other people, and you didn't do your research before you started tapping in with tarot to know that it's about you. A lot of these readers don't tell y'all that because they want y'all a little bit of cheddar. They want y'all money. They want to keep y'all fucking looping and looping and looping. Okay? But tarot is all about you and how you apply it to yourself. Okay? And then once you apply it to yourself, you'll see or certain other things start moving in place. And you might even come on here asking about a partner or whatever the case may be, and spirit's talking in your ass. It's not about the other person. It's about like, well, she told me that Billy Bob Bow and Becky and Roger was coming back. So what happened? Or Becky and this, they was doing this and this and that. Is because you need to apply it to yourself. That's how you need to look at these readings. Okay. I wanted to get a bunny, but they smell really bad, child. I can't. I don't know. It's just something with my nose. I'm like real sensitive. I could smell people too sometimes. And it's like, I don't like it. Only if the trunk's up what? What are you talking about? I'm in my addiction. What? Mm. Okay, let's read this stuck in the mud right here, real quick. It says, you're being invited to stop and savor the wonders of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing. Bitch, I cannot make it up. I not just say this. I might have not said it in so many words, but you gonna get it. That's why somebody might not like the way you express yourself. Okay. It said, in fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attentions elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Because a lot of people know when you go into quicksand, you sink faster when you struggle to try to get out. Same thing, like if you get shot, God forbid, I'm just giving you an example, or stab, your heart starts racing and the blood start pumping, and that's why people die fast because they panic. But if you calm your fucking self down, your heart won't beat as fast and you will not lose as much blood. That's why they tell you put pressure. You understand? So y'all have to tap in. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. And I told you, spirit is keeping you stuck because there's something you need to redo, reevaluate, revise, restructure, revisit, or revamp, whatever the R's are. Re. Okay. And then resubmit. That's the last one. Resubmit. So you need to do something, child. This could be paperwork. Okay. Clarity about your circumstance will come a little later, like I said. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Bitch, I cannot make it up. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that spirit has a plan for you. Bitch, tap in. So maybe something is happening after the retrograde. And I believe it starts. Don't give me the line, bitch. I don't know. I don't know. I know we in the pre-shadow. Am I not? No, maybe what's today? Today's the 24th. I believe it starts on the 29th, no? And it runs into July or something like that. And then something could be happening around July 2nd to, I feel like July 4th gonna be very significant for some of y'all. Hey, Chrissy. Ooh, read. Oh Lord. There was this guy I knew. I got divorced on July 4th. Nice. Um, yeah. Let's keep moving. Hmm. I heard, can you feel it? Can you feel it? That funky sensation. Mm. Y'all could just be listening to mad oldies like I heard Peaches and Cream 112. Okay, 112 could be significant. Let's see. Is the moon, and the moon isn't coming up. The retrograde is coming up. When somebody said something about the strawberry moon. When is that? The strawberry moon is June 28th. Yeah, we in the tomorrow starts the pre-shadow of the strawberry moon. Let's get a moonology. We're gonna get a dark or black moon as well. It's 42 people in here. 40 people in here. Get the likes up, please. Thank you. Nothing yet is set in stone. June 28th. That is Sunday. That's Sunday coming up. Yeah, so we like almost in the pre strawberry moon. And I have this deck that gives you like timing. And although these readings are timeless, there be some like time sensitive stuff. But I feel like this is time sensitive because spirit needs you to look at something real bad. And I don't know what y'all need to look at, but expect powerful change. You are good enough, whether this is a job or y'all like really stepping into a position. Okay. Turtles are slow, but they're solid. They know how to protect themselves. Maybe spirit wants you to protect something, something of value, or put up more protection because there's somebody working with this stuck in the mud. And that was the first motherfucking card that came out of here. I swear to you, rewind it. Release. I heard release yourself. But y'all know that's not how it go. Unique. That's what it says. It's unique. I am number one. I'm the only one. I play too much. Somebody could hate the fact that you're fucking bubbly, you know? And that's what happens. Miserable people hate people who are actually happy and content with themselves. I remember I heard this girl say, "Oh, I hate a bitch that just laugh too much." Why? Because you don't laugh enough. What's wrong? What's going on? You know? And we saw this too with the chaos and conflict. So I feel like somebody could have been painting pictures or, and that's a zebra under there. Okay. You could be demasking somebody, defacing somebody, and they don't like it. Tap in, y'all. Tap in. Let me show y'all what was the first fucking card that came out. The first card that came out. And then we're going to move on. We got some time. We're going to be here for a while. We definitely going to be here for a little bit. Okay. And this card came out, change in the wind, and we just saw that conflict and chaos. So something could be clearing out, or they just need you to stay dormant for a little bit for something to move out the way. Something was on the way and they didn't want you to move too fucking fast. Cause maybe you could tap in when you touch certain things, and maybe you recently touched something and caught a fucking fever or something. Okay. Caught a fucking fever or something had you in your head. You could have recently got bit by a spider. Okay. You could have been recently getting bitten up, and that was causing a little bit of confusion in your energy signature. Yeah, look, 33, and that's crazy because we had 33 in the chat. And remember, I stopped it at 33 and it was 12. And I said, y'all got to get my likes up. Remember, I said that? So something about 33, maybe things. This is what we, and then the bitch, look at the number, it's three. Holy shit. This was the first motherfucking card that came out, Between Worlds. Okay. So you almost through whatever this is. Almost through. And I'm going to just keep it out here. Okay. You almost through, and we saw Divine Feminine. So I was like, oh, I wonder if this is like a Divine Feminine reading because we did Divine Masculine last night, and Divine Masculine reading got lost. I had to put in a support a ticket like, what's going on? And I say, you know what? I ain't even gonna stress it. I'm not gonna worry myself. It is what it is. Whoever was on the motherfucking live, that's who needed to see it. Okay. And that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to just release control and just go with the fucking flow. Because everything happened exactly how it's supposed to happen. No matter how crazy it may seem or uncomfortable, you know? Have faith in your dreams. You are enough. So you could be a Virgo out here, or you could be worried about work. Maybe you're having like imposter syndrome or something. Thank you for the likes, guys. Let me see what y'all saying. But I feel like something really is happening on July 4th. I don't know what it is. We kept getting that. And the fireworks, there was another deck I had that we kept seeing that spark. Laughing, I love. Man, I'm a big ass fucking kid. Like I'm always laughing. When I was younger though, and this could have been something from when you were younger that they try to suppress. Because when I was younger, they used to always tell me, "Oh, Kalina, you always making jokes and laughing and shit. You need to be serious." And it kind of turned me down, you know. So I wasn't really expressive. And now even on these readings, sometimes I be going off on a rant. And I recently, not recently, but I learned that the reason why I probably like talk so much or over explain is because I wasn't able to express myself. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get it all in one setting before. So I'll be working on it. Yeah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? We all in a work in progress. That's why I tell you, you can learn so much about your fucking self if you apply. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody else. It's not about them, it's about you. And then you stop attracting certain motherfuckers in your life. I've grown to punish myself. You gotta stop. Yeah, you have to stop. All that people pleasing and making other people fucking comfortable and going out your way. No. Mm. My daughter had brought a damn kitten home. So cute. I was in there feeding the poor baby kitten, and bitch, I was scared of it. I was scared, but she was sleeping. The poor baby kitten, little thing, crying, crying, crying. And then I was like, damn, I should have kept it. I had the kitten in my bed. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would have had a baby kitten in my motherfucking bed playing with my motherfucking hair ever. And I wanted to keep it, but she was like, "No, mommy, give it back." And I'm like, "How the fuck you gonna take the baby from its lit and then send it back? Like that's some savage shit." Hey, Ajax, what's the word? It's up and it's stuck. No, it's not in my storage. This is a fucking iPhone Pro Max. This shit got 1 TB, whatever the fuck that mean. Ain't no stuck nowhere. I was on live. It should have saved to the YouTube, you know? And that's why I bought it. So it can for me to do these readings. Okay. My daughter was like, "Oh, get it for the camera." Fuck the camera. I need it for these videos. Hey, Felicia. I don't know what apostrophe syndrome is. Google it. Heidi, are you trolling? Cause you know what? Let me just go on. I don't got time. Imposter stealing. What you talking about, Heather? Stealing from who? Stealing what? She said, "Hell, Heidi, are you slow?" Listen, I don't know what's going on. It's early in the morning. Where y'all at? Thank you. July 3rd is her birthday. All bad things happen. Oh God. Mm. Oh boy. Yahweh brought you to your channel, let you know he loves you. He wants you to rebuke the cause that are misleading others to sin. I pray Yahweh works his way into your heart and God bless. I would hope he worked his way into your heart too, because if you knew who he was or it was, you wouldn't be on here with that. But you have a great day, love. Thank you for the engagement. Okay, Arkansas in the building. My son had got a scholarship to go to Arkansas College down there. I'm in NY. Are you Heidi? Where? You feel bad energy, Felicia? Oh, okay. You must be the bad energy because we've been doing good in this bitch. Orange County, California. Big up on the South. Don't insult your audience. Girl, bye. Ooh. All right, let's go. They be the trolls, honey. Oh, Lord. Virgo, Taurus in this bitch. There's a Libra that don't belong in here. That must be that Libra. That's in the chat trolling. 43, 43, 77. You gonna be top. We about to tower these bitches. Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Aries. All right, let's go. Nice. Leo energy. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That funky sensation. Mm, please. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. All right, let's get one. I feel like I ain't shuffle these good, 43, 44. We are covered in the chat, baby. Okay. We need the engagement though. 347, 311. Yeah, divine alignment, baby. Yeah, let's go. I got time. I got time. You are good enough came out again for Virgo. I'm telling this could be somebody who's like trying to break your confidence or get under your skin. Let me tell you something. I grew up with savage cousins. You hear me? Savage. So niggas could say and do whatever the fuck they want to do, and it wouldn't phase me. It would not phase me. You hear me? What I'm saying? When I tell you I was set up already for the play for that thick fucking skin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You are good enough. Let's get another one. Some of you guys could this you could even like close your heart off because her eyes are closed with this greenery. And this is probably what's keeping you a little stuck. Maybe you're not really confident. 44 in the motherfucking chat. I want to take a picture of this bitch. How do I even take a picture? Let me take a screenshot. I'm not gonna waste my time on you, Ariel. You're a troll. I don't have to tell you that you don't know. I don't have. You want me to explain to you how you don't know Yawa? You want me to explain to you when you just came in here and said he led you over here. He led you over here. That's where you fucked up. I'm not about to school you. I'm not gonna waste my time on you, love. Okay? He sent you over here. You need to go back to him and ask him why he sent you over here. Because he ain't even a he. So that's where you already fucked up. Moving right along. Ciao, bye. I can, and I said it. And we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna move right along. This is my channel. Let's get one more, and then I'm gonna read the "You Are Good Enough" full moon in Virgo. So something could have happened. Yeah, 924. 924. You could have been expecting something. L- You know what I'm saying? Back September. And for me, I told you I feel like September is really December. Okay? Because if the if Aries is the first month, January and February is like November, December. Okay? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like December, January. So December is more so like September. Okay? For me. For me. So something could have happened around Sagittarius season. You understand? But it's all how remember everybody's on their different journeys. You believe what you want to believe, just like she believed in Jesus. That's her story. See what I'm saying? So something could have happened back September, or no, like it would be like November, December. But that would be like August, September for me. See what I'm saying? Just like I came in here and I told y'all, my 4 o'clock is y'all 9 o'clock work hours. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, how are you so awake at 4 in the morning? Because I am. This is my stopping time. You know what I'm saying? So something could have happened 9/24, or something could have happened November or December 24th or December 9th, November 9th. You got to put it where it fit for you. Okay. Something could have been at work. Something could have happened at work where your heart space closed off. You felt stuck, or something could, maybe you weren't even like, say you are a reader or something, or a spiritualist, and you kind of predicted something, or excuse me, you could have predicted something and it didn't go the way you predicted it, and you might have took that to heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, emotions are running high. Yes. And if y'all do recall, last September there was a big ass fucking eclipse and full moon. So put it where it fit. And then you see we got the 3, we got the 2 and the 4 is 6, and the 9. So some of y'all could have been trying to manifest something and it's just taking a long time, but maybe you need to change your perspective. Maybe you're not confident, and when you put your intentions in it, it's not, it's like you're not, it's like you're praying for it then taking it back, if that makes sense, because your emotion is connected to your manifestation. So you're going to manifest how you feel, right? Hello. You're going to manifest how you feel, and this is what you're doing. You're not manifesting with confidence. You're manifesting still out of survival or some type of lack. Okay. The answers you need are coming. Yeah. So maybe you don't feel safe when you manifest. You feel like you're doing something out of survival, and you're lost already. You lost already, love. Let me see what y'all talking about. 10, look, 11, 10, 76. Nice. Norman. Oh God. Hey Norman. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get one more of these. 528. My sister's definitely in the building. Work through your fears. I cannot fucking make it up. New moon in Scorpio. I cannot make it up. And what did I just tell you? I said something could have happened around November, December, which is really my August, September. It's right here in the cards with the 9. That's Sagittarius energy. 24 is 6, Leo energy, Taurus, Cancer. So something could have been going on with your home, your safety, your security, your stability, okay, your relationships, your partnership. You could have, something could have ended, and it made you feel like you weren't good enough. It felt like you were trapped, especially if this is like a marriage or a job. For me to say all, yo, tap in, tap the fuck in. Let's read it and we're gonna move forward. So you could be like a Virgo, Scorpio, and they did say that Scorpios and Virgos are good together because a Virgo could tame a Scorpio. See what I'm saying? Yeah. They're both fiery, they're both fierce. They balance each other out very well. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So some of y'all could be worried about family, you know? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, and confidence is key to success. So some of y'all are just not confident. Y'all not standing in your fucking power. You're allowing people to get in your headspace. Like how they coming in here trying to troll me. Troll who, bitch? I do this shit for fucking fun. Ask my kids. I'm the worst motherfucker you would want to try to troll, bitch. Cause I'm gonna make a joke out of it the whole way through and through. You hear me? You're gonna be the only one leaving out of here feeling salty. The only one. Cause we gonna transmute the fuck out of that shit. You heard? I'm trying to tell you. Let me get the book. Let me just organize a little bit. Let me hurry up because I got to I got a little bit I got an hour. I got like an hour and a half. I'm hungry, y'all. I had some fish and some grits yesterday morning. Oh, it was amazing. I think I'm gonna make some more today. Okay. I got a few orders this morning, but light work. Good enough. Okay, work through your fears. That's the first one that came in. So let's look at that one first. It says this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as a phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as birth, death, and rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, okay, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. Okay. If you've been experiencing something of a drought with the stuck in the mud energy, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. And with this Virgo, you know, Virgos are sapiosexuals, bitch. We love a good conversation. We love somebody's mind. So with this scorpionic energy, yeah, we can go, we be all night love. And then I come here and say something about Virgo. Beyonce, I am number one. I'm the only one. Release. But it was unique. So some of y'all could have like a Virgo with a Scorpio moon, bitch. Fire. Okay? Tap in. Moving right along. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay? Let's go. All right. Now we're going to Virgo, full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. I said this. Have you been humble to the point of being self effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given this, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next steps should be your next steps should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. So this could have been some of y'all too who have just been in some type of fucking fog, okay? Because opposite of Virgo is Pisces with that Neptune energy, okay? And spirit was like, bitch, if you don't snap out of it, and I said all of that to remember yesterday I was saying something about. And I just came in here and I said with Tanisha, and Tanisha, I believe, is a Virgo. And she was like, wake up, bitch. All y'all bitches gonna wake up. If I can't sleep, nobody can sleep. And that's a Virgo for you. That's a Virgo for you. You know what I'm saying? So you might be the type where people might could have been sleeping on you or trying to play with you or trying to insult you. Or maybe you were just over analyzing stuff, or you just playing possum, or just steady working and in hermit and shit. And you had to step out on a bitch like, don't get it fucked up, bitch. You can get this fire if you want it. You know what I'm saying? Cause look at her. All beautiful, quaint, and sweet. And then look, you don't want that shit on your ass. Just like I said to whoever is like, bitch, I could be whoever the fuck you need me to be in this very moment. What you want to do? Hmm? You think you about to come on my shit and tell me what the fuck I'm gonna be doing? Bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shade to the real supporters and the ones who really want the message. It ain't no shade to you, but people would like to come in and make you feel like you're doing something wrong or you shouldn't be like that. Stop policing other people's life. You do what the fuck you want to do, and that's what the fuck I'm doing. You're not gonna tell me nothing about what the fuck I'm doing. You understand? I feel like I want to get one of these. But I feel like I want, oh, let's get a black moon too before I even move forward. You know, I'm not insulting anyone. If you feel insulted, this ain't the channel for you, love. It's all love and light over here with a little splash of whatever extra you might need to snap your ass back into reality. But it ain't never no love lost over here. We don't want nobody to feel you know what I'm saying? You come over here, you catch a little blessing, a little lesson, and you know what I mean? Yeah, I am who I am. And 51 likes. I appreciate it. And that was the first number I came in here seeing this morning. I said I saw 5151. And this probably was this reading I was channeling from this morning when I was sleeping, child. I'm trying to tell you, when you be in tune with yourself, things gonna come, but it's gonna roll right off your fucking shoulder like ain't nothing I could do about that, child. People gonna change if they want to change. You can't make nobody. You know the saying. You can't lead a cow to the water and make them drink it. You can't make people do nothing they don't want to do. So if they want to come in here and act like a whole ass, let them act. We need the engagement, bitch. Thank you. Moving right along. Okay, for real. Hey, my first time here, and I came in on. Hey, read them calls. Thank you, love. Ty. What's Ty? Oh, thank you. I'm slow. I'm telling you, my son, I be having to ask my son sometimes, like, what that mean? He be like, mommy. He be so annoyed when I ask him stuff. I feel like he be trying to rage bait me though a lot. You know? I am. And he is an Aries. He is an Aries. Jupiter returns, benefits. Yeah. Yeah. So some of y'all could have a Scorpio in Jupiter or a Virgo in Jupiter. Very abundant. Very abundant. Transformation, Scorpio. You know how to get people to activate. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, healing, and love. I cannot make it up. You get people to activate. If you're not coming over here to heal, we don't know what to tell you because we move out of love and light here. We done already paid our karmic debts, honey. Okay. Not saying everybody on here, but I know I have. Okay. We done passed this era. Transformation. Here we go. Look, Grand Cross. You could have a Grand Cross, a yod, or an envelope in your chart. Yeah, we provoke change over here. We don't provoke no type of upset or distress or disharmony or discord. We provoke change for the betterment of self and wellness. So anything else they talking in that shit, it don't apply. So let it fly. You know the saying. Tap in. All right, let's go. Look, I just said yod. I'm trying to tell you. I be knowing what the fuck I be talking about. Some of y'all can have a Lilith in Capricorn. Black Lilith moon. Very mysterious, very abundant, very beautiful, very alluring, very sensual, to the point where it come off kind of like scary. It's giving high priestess roots. Okay? Let's tap in. What y'all saying? Capricorn I use. Yeah. Maybe somebody thought they were gonna use you to fuel something they had going on, and you're like, no, bitch, you're not about to use me to do my motherfucking thing. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Oh my God. I eat. I be hungry. I be waking up hungry because I only eat like once a day. And I just eat like fruits and stuff for the rest of the days. Let me just tap in with this real quick. I have to send one little message and then I'll be done. Let that load and let's get one of these black moons so we can move on. Hey, Capricorn. I just became aware of that. Aware of what, love? I am that I am that part. This is Pisces, full Pisces with no other Pisces trait. I am the first and I am the last. Yep. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Okay. Tap in. Hi. Hi, Carolyn. It's funny because I said something about Lynn yesterday, Melissa Lynn. I've become aware of that. I'm 62 years old. Nice. I probably found out who I am. You got to. And that's what I'm saying. And a lot of this, that's why you gotta give your people them who the elders a little bit of grace because they still carrying shit from when they was children. And they're so stuck in their ways. They don't worry about no healing. They be like, oh, I'm too old for all of that. You're never too old. You wanna come back and do this raggedy shit again? Nah, I would prefer to be like an ascended master or something. You know what I'm saying? But you would have to come back and do this shit again, not knowing and then doing it again. Some of y'all might have had a good life, but what about those people who didn't have a good life? You know? Yeah, feel. Somebody probably don't feel loved, okay? Don't feel appreciated, but you have to make yourself feel that nobody is going to give that to you. No one. Nobody. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm getting messages from people like yourself to confirm, yep, you have to. But I don't need anyone's permission. You sure don't anymore. And that's the thing. We keep looking for validation from people or confirmation, but y'all need to start going within. Outsourcing is never the answer because that's when you get confused because so many different people telling you all these different things. But once you sit down and just quiet the fucking noise, you'll be like, bitch, I already knew that though. You know what I'm saying? I already knew that. I'm telling you, it's amazing when you learn yourself. Okay. Cause I used to be on this tarot shit just like y'all. Just like y'all, watching readings, confused than a bitch. Nobody done came back. Nobody done said nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Until I started sitting down, like, hold up, wait a fucking minute. Okay. Stop listening and started really tapping in with myself. And it's like, hold the fuck up. Then I started testing my own intuition, like, okay, I'm gonna do a reading and then I'll see if it resonate, like if I'll get messages throughout the day and like confirmation. And that's how I started moving. I don't watch readings. None of these readings resonate with me because I ain't in nobody third party. I ain't fucking on nobody. I ain't waiting for nobody to come back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I need to know, I tap in with my sister. Yeah. Okay. I'll tap in with my sister. I don't outsource. I don't not outsource at all. If I'm doing something, I don't be like, oh, I'm gonna go ask Becky, Billy, Bobby, Bo, Brenda, and all of these people. No, I'll let spirit tell me, yay or nay. I just feel it in myself. That's how I move. Oh shit, Brenda. I just said Brenda. That's crazy. I didn't even see you in the chat. Well, I think you just said I'm giving high priestess of roots, which is amazing. Yeah. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all might supposed to be readers and messengers, and y'all be too fucking scared. And that's why things are being delayed. And y'all keep coming on here asking questions, and you are the fucking answer or the fucking question. Y'all need to tap in. Hey, Brenda. That's crazy that I said Brenda, and I didn't even see you in the chat. Thank you, love, Emily. What, Archie? I can't tell you what it is or what it's not, but if you feel like somebody's using you for your retirement, you don't need to be with that person if that's what you feel. You know, if you feel like somebody's just with you for 31 and a half years for your retirement, then you might need to move around. No, don't be sorry you posted. You're supposed to post if that's what you feel like you want to do. Don't let nobody use you. Thank you. Neither will your mother, Tora. Get the fuck on. Thank you for the engagement. Yeah, Tora don't have no self-love, or she wouldn't be talking about that. She practicing witchcraft right now by running her fucking mouth. That's gossip. That's slander. But I bet you she didn't know that. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, boss lady. My spirit be true to me. It has to be. Can you do a Scorpio reading? I could. And you know what I said I was gonna do the zodiacs in between, but spirit didn't lead me to do them. It was leading me to do collectives like now, and then later on I'm supposed to come in and do a another message. I don't know what they want me to do, but I have a paper I need to do. I'll do a Scorpio reading. This is a general love, 6 feet. This is a general. Hi, Jackie. She don't matter. She know that. That's why she in here trying to get in where she fit in. People be knowing, like, whatever. You gotta check in with your spirit for real, because you could be messing up something from 31 years because your spirit is telling you. Is it your spirit telling you, or is other people telling you? You need to quiet the noise and really sit with it, because I had said something yesterday in Divine Masculine. Are you a Divine Masculine, Archie? And I said something about, I think the paper fell on the floor, and I said, somebody is going to ruin or lose the love of their life because they don't want to let go of some type of past trauma from past connections. So you might want to go, hopefully, if the shit posts, you can go watch it. You 62. If you have somebody that you're comfortable with and they're a companion, like, it's up to you if that's what you want to do, but you got to look into that, because you might be letting go of something. And, you know, the last 31, I've been helping someone, I was serving someone, I was saving someone, but what I realized was that I was not saving myself. Well, shit, there you go, your answer, Archie. There go your answer right there. Mm. You're welcome, Archie. Thank you, 6 feet. I'll probably go live and do it. What's today? Today is Virgo, Gemini energy. I mean, we could tap in with the Scorpio, being that it's here. You know, maybe I'll do a Virgo and a Taurus. Maybe Taurus too. I'll see. You're welcome, love. Messages were very on point. Touched on some things I've been getting but avoiding, and yeah, yeah. Mm. And that's the thing. That's probably what Spirit's trying to get you to see. Like, you are good enough. And that's the thing. I just said that with the whole scorpionic energy here, out of fear. You do things for people out of fear because you want them to like you or people please or you know what I'm saying? The spirit needs you to see that it's like you're giving away all your little bit of fortune and it's keeping you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Transform. You need to change something about, yeah. Like I had to tell my mom that my mom does that too, and she a Pisces. She will give away every single thing. And I'm like, okay, and when it's your turn, where they at? And she'd be like, oh God, you're right. My mom's Jamaican. You know, so listen, we've all been there and done it, but you have to wake up, and spirit could be trying to get y'all to wake up to that. Like you're supposed to be doing so much more. You could be way more abundant. And we're not saying don't help people, but it's no is a complete fucking sentence. It is. You guys could be Virgos. Y'all could overanalyze everything. Everything has to be perfection to a T, to the point where you don't want no help or you don't want to outsource. You want to just do everything yourself. And you might need some help with this scorpionic energy, or you might just need to end some things. Stop overdoing. Let's get one of these cards. These cards are new too. Ninth house. There go that score. The Sagittarius again with this nine here. 10th house Capricorn energy, the world, and third house Gemini energy with the message. So there's some type of message you should be sharing with the world, okay, to bring people hope and faith and encouragement, like we seen, okay. You could be a guiding light for a lot of people, and you playing. Big up medicine. I'm a Virgo too. What's your birthday? Solar eclipse revolution 44 and Mercury retrograde reinvention with the 50 fucking one. So that's probably what we talking about. This is probably Mercury retrograde energy with the whole, and Mercury retrograde is Virgo Gemini, no? Yeah, so this is Gemini Virgo energy right here. Some type of transformation within your communication, reinvention, revitalization, restructuring, restore, restoration, resubmission. Nice, I love it. What happened, Archie? What you talking about? Yeah, because spirit needs you to stop giving, giving, giving. And I'm telling you, most high will do that. You be giving, giving so much and don't want to get the lessons and keep looping. And then remember, I came in here with these cards and I said some of y'all could be might be falling back into a loop because you don't want to change something, make a choice, or you know what I'm saying? Disconnect from something in a sense, and you will keep looping. You will hit rock bottom. Especially if you was like the giver, the people pleaser, the one always doing something, spirit will break your ass down to a fucking pound. When I tell you rock bottom, you'll be underneath the fucking rock, bitch. You won't have a penny or a pot or a piss to throw it out of nowhere. So when them people come, you won't be able to help them because you won't have it to help. Okay, and that's how spirit, and I mean, I try to tell y'all, spirit would be trying to save y'all life from having to discipline you so hard. But some of y'all just need that pat, pat, wake up. You know what I'm saying? To give it to y'all in some real. God told me he's not here to judge me. He's here to forgive me. I have about 50,000 years. All right, Archie, of experience, and I'm just now listening to my intuition after having tested it all my life. Okay. Yeah, you got tired of getting your ass bust. Hey, buddy. I'm September 9th. I'm new to you. Welcome, buddy. Exactly. I'm not being told to limit the access. You have to. I'm a Leo man. Big up. I hear you. That inheritance, like I said. That treasure that's been slowly but surely coming. And spirits like we gonna move everybody and everything out of your way that is not supposed to enjoy this because these people are keeping you stuck. Okay, you keep servicing these people, you keep helping these people, you keep going above and beyond, and you know what, Virgo, we gonna look you out. We don't care. Okay, we don't care. We gonna look you out. But when we get fucking fed up, bitch, it'd be like a fucking sting you didn't even see coming. Okay, so something about psychometry. I don't know what this is, but something about your crown chakra. Maybe you guys are picking up on certain vibrations. Okay, because I know for me, like when I go to sleep at night, um, and I think I've told y'all this before. I be like, it's kind of like I be shaking, but I don't be shaking or nothing. I be sleeping, but I could feel myself like buzzing, vibrating. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all could be picking up on that. Yeah. And some of y'all could even just be travelers. Like y'all could go to the shadow. Y'all could just be all up and through the realms. You know what I'm saying? Like you could play both sides, or you're just well balanced, you know? Or spirit's trying to get you to see that because y'all could even be looking for answers and there's no fucking answers to be had. Like, you're good. You're good enough. Like, what else do you need? The shit is coming. You just gotta tap in. You keeping yourself stuck because you're not making a fucking move. Or you keep allowing people to fucking play in your top, or you're still pouring out or being of service to others. Something could be going on with your digestive system, and it's because you keep holding on. You could be like constipated, okay, because you don't want to release something. Scorpionic energy is death and rebirth, release. Release. And remember, I said the whole thing with Beyonce. Let's hurry up, y'all. I've been talking too much, y'all. See, I be talking too much. I like to talk. Oh, God. Let me see. Fuck you talking. Oh, bitch, I hope that I want to go to the buffet. Somebody in here hungry than a motherfucker. My surroundings were unstable and I needed to move and buy myself a place to secure that part. I like you. I like you too, buddy. 388. That's a good number. Oh my God, how women are when they want to get their man locked up. What are you talking about, Archie? What happened? What if I refuse to let go to my own wrongdoings in the beginning, but now it's reversed and I'm all in? Yeah, that's a transformation. That's an awakening. That's an upgrade. That's a level up. That's healing. That's growth. Tap in. I know that's right, 6 feet. That's how you supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because when I used to go to church, I met this man named Mr. Bradley. I was going through a not tumultuous time, but I was in the shelter. I had a fire. It was a mess. And all my shit don't got burnt down. Then I had to go to the shelter. I was having trouble with my mama. It was a mess. And I met this man, Mr. Bradley, and he used to bring me and the kids to church. And there was one time when he said to me, he was like, "You have a real calling over your life. You might not see it right now, but I could see it all over you." And he said that when he answered his call, right, he still used to smoke cigarettes. And then one day he just woke up and he didn't want to smoke no more. So that's how it is. That's how you catch your healing. It's not overnight. It's just like a wound. That shit take time to heal. You know what I'm saying? You have to work on certain things. That's why you go through your dark night. You work on your shadow because even sometimes you might think you're healed from something and then you come across something and that shit trigger the fuck out of you and you be like, what the fuck? And then you have to take a step back, like, why did that bother me so much? Like maybe I need to do a little bit more, go back and look into that, or so it's always healing work to be done. And remember, we are of our lineage. So we're gonna pick up everything from our bloodline. And sometimes you ever notice how some things you be like, I don't even know why I'm so scared of that. Then they be like, did you have a bad experience? You're like, no, I've never fucking encountered anything like that before, but you could have in your past life, and you just carrying that, and you just subconsciously. And remember, everything is in your DNA. Every fucking thing, all your memories, all your trauma, all your pain, all your good stuff is all stored in your DNA. So you might be wondering, like, why the fuck did that even trigger me? Or, it's just always something to look into, some type of healing, to the point where a motherfucker could say something to you and you just look at them and smile and you walk away. That shit bun motherfuckers more than you arguing or fighting with them. You ever had a motherfucker arguing with you and you looked at them, smiled, and walked off, and they were just like, what the fuck? Yeah, don't engage. Sometimes you got to pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll engage, and then sometimes I'll be like, fuck these people. It's all how I'm feeling. But you got to, it's duality. There go to healing with the Chiron. Yeah, we are consistently healing, 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 healing. That's why people come and they say and do shit, sneak this and say little sly comments to get under your skin, especially when they see you in on your journey. I'm tired and I'm looking for love that can support me, honor me, respect my boundaries. That's the problem right there, Archie. You're looking. You're supposed to be attracting, not looking. Yeah, you got to learn, baby. 6 feet me. That your name alone, you need to change your name because names are a whole vibration. And 6 feet, that's not a good name to have. My personal opinion. No judgment. You leave it if you want it, whatever. Yeah, I do personals. Go check out my description box. Thank you. I am the lighthouse. I am the Capricorn and Pisces. Oh, oh shit. Capricorn and Pisces. That shit must be intense. Pisces will give you a motherfucking run for your money, bitch. And Capricorn, ooh, bitch. Wasn't taught due to jealousy, single mom upbringing, taught in general. Yeah, but you gotta deprogram yourself from that. And we can't blame our parents. My mom was a single mom too. And I still grew up with integrity. I wasn't doing half the shit I seen other people doing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame it on that. All right. You got to want better for yourself. Remember, it's all about you. It's not about nothing else. We could blame our parents all day, but it's still us. Because if you want to stand, and I tell people that, and they be like, oh, you always say that, and it's not that easy to just get over. Hey, Octavia, but you have to. You cannot wallow in that shit for too long because that shit is going to drown you the fuck out. You have to process it like, okay, this is how I feel. I'm gonna give myself this amount of time to handle this, and then I'm gonna move on because that shit will drag you fucking down, and then you'll start harboring feelings, harboring, till the point where you're going to create a whole entity from that shit that's going to be able to dictate and sway your decisions because you ain't do that work. That shit get deep, man. And it's like you holding on to the pain that somebody else did to you when you need to give that shit back to them, especially if this is like a GRAPE. They did that to you. How do you feel? I know you feel violated and hurt, but you taking on that motherfucking shame because that's all they did was come and dump they uck on you. That's why you need to speak up. You need to talk about it. Don't just sit there and hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, expecting people to know what happened or whatever, and just, keep saying, oh, it's nothing, I'm fine. You're not fucking fine. That whole debacle just happened to you. You're not fucking fine. You need to make that motherfucker be accountable because now you're taking on their fucking, like, release it. Release it. Excuse me. It's just like when we have heartbreaks. We hold on to that pain like, oh, that motherfucker did this, this, and this, and this, and this to me. You know what I'm saying? But remember, that motherfucker did all that shit to you and you holding on to it. And that nigga out there living his best life. He on to the next bitch, two, three, four, five bitches, and you still sitting here worrying about what the fuck he did to you. Let that shit go. Sorry to say it like that, but that's how I have to give it to y'all. Let that shit the fuck go. And I know y'all might be like, oh, this bitch is harsh. But you better get it harsh than sitting there 20 years later and then you're sitting. That's why y'all be so hurt. Y'all sit there and contemplating, crying over the shit, crying over the shit, crying over the shit. And then when you go check the motherfucking Facebook, the nigga done married and had two kids. And you sitting here like, wow. Why are you mad? For what? Take the fucking lesson and move around. Take the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Take the lesson. Yeah. You know what I learned about that? You could try to teach people as much as you can, but people gonna do what they want to do. You have to be the example. You know, it's just like me. I fast, I do all this stuff, and then other people see it and then they get inspired to do it because you can tell people a million fucking hundred ways what to do and how to do it, and they still won't do it. But once they see you doing it, then they'll start picking it up. My mama birthday March 15. She was born 65. Yeah. So you my mama age. Yeah, you need to be authentic 6 feet. She can't know if you don't tell her. Your mom is, you got to remember, we are all adult, still processing our own trauma. We are never going to be good, like amazing parents. We can try to be the best parents, and these motherfuckers will still come out shitty. You know what I'm saying? So you can't beat yourself up about it. Our mamas and daddies are trying just like us, big grown kid adults. Okay, that never processed their fucking pain. And you know, back in them days, they don't went through so much shit. Okay, with like neglect, not having poverty. You know what I'm saying? Injustices. We got to give them a little grace. You're welcome. Why not be honest? What 6 feet? You said I'm 6 feet woman. I get. Are you a tranny due to my height? So I let it be known. What are you talking about, love? What does me? You said, am I a tranny? All I'm saying is the name. Look at your name. Whatever. I don't got time. I don't have time. I'm gonna move on. Let's move on. I'm so hungry. I want to go to City Island. Go get me some fish. I want to go to Lobster House, but they don't open until late later on. And I'm hungry now. Virgo, I analyze. Virgo heavy in this bitch. Fire element desire. Yeah. Some of y'all desire more structure, more stability, something more solid. Okay. I don't know if this is like work, the body. Maybe you guys are working on your health. Yeah, maybe your digestive system is off. Ninth house faith. 33 again. So 33 is very significant in here. Y'all could be life paths. Gemini, I think, with the 51 in reverse with the 15 here. So Virgo, Gemini energies in here. Ninth house is Sagittarius. So this could be you studying, learning, over analyzing with the Virgo here then stopping that. Maybe that's what it is. It's like you over analyze so much that you keep yourself stuck. It's like you don't make a move. And we do that. We'll go around and around on something. And then you be like, you know what? I'm gonna just come back to it later. And then you don't come back to it. Yeah, routine. Maybe you guys need to get a better routine. I heard release yourself. I am number one. I'm the only one. Alien superstar. She said you she said I'm twisted. I'm contradicting. Okay, ninth house faith. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. Obstacles are being lifted. The ninth house in astrology is the house position for the sign Sagittarius and is ruled by Jupiter. There go that treasure island. Okay. The planet of openness, luck, and expansion. This area of the traditional horoscope wheel is a house of travel, philosophy, high mindedness, and also religion. The ninth house represents a search for meaning through established structure. Things to do with government, religion may come about whenever the ninth house is involved, included. Didn't I say something about a settlement, some type of paperwork? I said time sensitive. And then yesterday in that reading before I did Divine Masculine, I said something about 75 days past due. So I hope this isn't like a tax bill. Did y'all get a tax bill? Do y'all need to amend something? Okay. Maybe you're scared about something with work. Okay. Maybe this is a check. Maybe you need to cash a check. Look into something. You might have some money or some resources that's about to expire with a grant, and you're keeping yourself stuck when things could be moving forward. Or spirit had been slowing something up for you to relook into something, and this retrograde is going to allow it. All right. This card is the Three of Wands waiting. I can't make this shit up. I just said all of that. You need to be doing something that you're not. This could even be a book, publishing, long distance travel. You need to be going somewhere. Remember, we saw it was time to go. Education, churches, divination, and astrology. And I said it here. Some of y'all supposed to be speaking. Y'all have knowledge and wisdom embedded in you that you're supposed to be speaking out your mouth, communicating with the Gemini energy for today, Mercury. Let's move on, y'all. Let's do a what's the tea. Maybe I'll just do all oracle today. Oh, they asking you if you a tranny. Why? Because you're tall? That's silly. Yeah, they just do that because you probably hella beautiful and they probably, you know what I'm saying? Want to make you feel bad. You give Amazon energy. Yeah, but look at the read it again. Just read it a couple of times. Read it a couple of times. Cause what I saw from reading that, you might have missed it. Read it again. Read it 3, 4 times, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. And remember, your name carry energy. Okay? All right. What you speak out your mouth, you manifest. Read it again. If anybody in the chat know what I'm talking about, help her out. Because I don't think she's getting what I'm saying. No, I understand what you're saying, but read your name. And yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see what this stuck energy is. Oh, let me cut it. What's this stuck energy? Broke ass. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Y'all could be trying to stabilize a position. Told you your money fucked up. Your stability, like I said, with this 24 here, your stability, your security, your home life. You might have to move and you don't want to, you don't have nowhere to go. I said this. Thank you, medicine. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. You see what I'm saying? And this is exactly why we're here. You have to speak better things over your life. You see what I'm saying? Because that shit sound like you're asking them to, like, thank you, medicine. Medicine hit it right on the head. Yeah. 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 Thank you, medicine. Well, you got to just change that. It starts with course correction. That's all. Yeah. So some of y'all could be in a pickle. Okay. And remember, I said something is time sensitive because your treasure trying to come, baby. You're moving towards the island slow and steady, but you need to do something. You need to take some type of action. When I said if you don't wash them dishes, the dishes ain't gonna get washed. If you don't wash your ass is not gonna get washed. If you don't brush your teeth, I said all of this to say that. Okay. Now you understand what we saying, right? 6 feet. Yeah. As soon as I said that, that's why I caught myself. You notice I only said the first part. I slipped and said the other part. That's why I was like, oh. And then I just kept saying, so you know I'm talking to you, but I don't claim that shit. Yeah, I caught myself. Y'all notice I ain't said it after that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why we're here, love. That's why we're here to make you see it a little differently. That's all. We're not here to make you feel bad. We're not here to attack you. And only people who feel attacked need more healing. Okay? Most people can appreciate the guidance, you know? Yeah. But people who automatically go into defense mode, they got a lot more work to do. And you can't make them understand. Just like that person who came in here asking me about Yawa. I can't tell you about that. You got to go learn it for yourself, love. I could tell you all day, every day, and you will not get it. Why am I going to waste my breath? I'm a Virgo. I don't like to waste my time, my breath, or my energy. You notice when the people start with their shit, I be like, okay, goodbye. Quick. Ask my kids. I'd be like, close my motherfucking door. I don't got time. Close my door. Come back when you're ready to talk for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta make a move. Especially if you're broke, stuck in the mud. And I told y'all that whole thing about when I was in the shelter and I had the fire and stuff. Maybe y'all need to go to social services. That's what they're there for. They are there to help you temporarily. You might not like your circumstance, but it's only temporary. Okay? Look for you a job in the meantime, in between time. You gotta do something though. You can't just sit here. And that's why I used to come on. I came on here yesterday or the day before, and I'm like, these girls be on here crying about this and this and that. Like, who y'all been talking to, and why didn't you really secure yourself and tighten up? Like, why wasn't you saving your money? Why wasn't you knowing like I ain't been doing X, Y, and Z, so I need to make plan B, C, and D? Like, how you want us to feel bad for you when you knew what it was? But that's why I be telling you, motherfuckers be in a facade. They be in some type of delusion. Listen, you can't come over here and tell me no goofy shit like that, because I'm gonna be looking at you like, what? What happened now? Say it three more times and then come back to me. Yeah, look. Now they out here wigging out, losing their mind and shit. And you be like, girl, please. Release addiction for me. Release, release. Yeah. Hey, Midwest. And this is what I'm saying. And no shade to you, 6 feet. If you running out of time and you in a pickle, you should not be on here. I don't know where you are and what your time zone is, but you need to be calling 311, 411. You need to be looking into your city's resources. You need to be calling Catholic charities or whatever it might be in your city. You need to be going to these churches. You need to be going to the Salvation Army and asking them how the fuck can they help you? Can they help you with some back pay, or if that's your rent or whatever? Can they help you get a job? You need to do something, but you should not be on here. And ain't no shade. You should not be on here. This would be the last resort. I can understand if it's nighttime and you about to go to bed and you just catching a view or a message or whatever. But top of the AM, wherever you are, your time, you need to be at somebody's social services. You need to be calling. You need to be calling 311. You need to be at the Salvation Army. You need to be checking out your local community advocates, or you need to be at them churches asking how they can help you. Tap in. Yeah. Nobody coming to save you, love. I'm sorry to say it like that, but they not. You got to bust a move. You got to, baby love. Any unhealthy addictions is what I'm getting from your message. Confirmation we need to, yeah. And you know what's toxic and what's not toxic, but we like to stay oblivious to shit. People don't want to change. They're very comfortable in the bullshit. And then when you come around, they swear you doing something. They swear you projecting. You're not projecting, you just mirroring what the fuck they're going on with. And it's like, oh, this bitch is doing witchcraft or whatever the fuck they say. I don't know. That part, 6 feet. Major setback, minor setback for a major comeback. And that's how it be. And that's what I'm saying. Something could be, it may seem something could be so small and it could be transmuted so easily, but we make a big deal out of it. Make a big deal out of it. Okay? And how you process it is how it's going to amplify or how it's going to change. Because if you be like, all right, I got to move, I'm back 2 months. What the fuck am I gonna do? Now you sitting here drinking and crying. Oh God, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Nah, bitch, you be like, okay, well, I'm 2 months back. I could go to DSS and see if they could help a bitch out real quick. If I don't have a job, let me go get a job real fast. Get two jobs if you're single. Okay. Um, and then I could give them a promise note, like I'll pay them back or whatever you need to do. Go to Catholic charities, ask them if they could help you with the back pay as well. Um, go to the church, ask them if they could help you with a couple of groceries. Go to the pantry, bitch. You gotta tighten up. You gotta make do. I'm a Virgo, bitch, very resourceful. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, you don't need no phone. You don't need nothing out here. All that shit they telling you you need to survive, you don't. You don't. Especially if you have a place to cot your head and you just have to worry about food and shit like that. Listen, man, I remember when I was 14, I had about 3 jobs. I'm telling you, I've always worked. I mean, I don't work now, but I'm just saying. I've always worked, always looking for better ways to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times I've been here, plenty of times. But I made up my mind like, okay, this is going to be the last motherfucking time when it was the last time. And it's going to stay like that. Never again. And once you get tired of being fucking sick and tired, you'll start tightening it up. That's why motherfuckers come. You be like, you want to talk to me about a third party? You want to talk to me about a bitch what? Those motherfuckers live together. They could put together and pay their bills. It's me alone. Fuck them. Fuck out of here. Fuck them. Mm. But they have resources for people out there who are sickly. Go to fucking social service and apply for disability. Yeah. Email me. 6 feet. Oh man. Email me. Go to the description box and email me. And see, I come in here and I tell y'all and y'all don't email. Okay? I'm telling you to email me, so email me. I'll just email me. Email me. Where you live at 6 feet? What city you in? All right, let's move on. I got half an hour now. What is this psychometry? And that's the thing. You could have been touching a lot of stuff. Karmic friends. With the psychometry, with the whole touching things and getting vibrations, read the vibration of objects and people through your touch. You could have a lot of people around you that don't need to be around you. Enemies closer. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition, keeping your friends close and your enemies close. And didn't I not say this with this whole Virgo? Virgo love to help, but sometimes you don't need somebody you need to get rid of. Like death and scorpionic energy, that's like you need to close that door, chapter, whatever the case may be. That shit needs to be done. Somebody is karmic to your energy signature. Yeah. I mean, I be teaching my mama stuff too. But I told you if they're she 48, she don't want to learn. Damn, she 48 and you're 32. She had you when she was young, and I told you, grown adults still in children's, you know what I'm saying? Wow. She had you when she was 16. So she's still growing and learning herself. Hi, divine earthly angel. Earth angel. Yeah, man. That shit get deep, yo, for real. Yeah, somebody around you do not need to be around you. Maybe you listening to somebody online who is karmic to your motherfucking energy. You keep pouring into them. You see how she just said how much for a reading? You might have all went to somebody for a reading. And that's who's keeping you fucking stuck. Cause I told y'all, they're gonna tell you whatever they want you to tell you to keep that bread coming in. You could even went and got a palm reading and somebody could see your abundance coming. Yeah, I got 30 minutes and I got to roll out. I'll be back on though later. She was 14. Damn, did I get that wrong? Yeah, she's still a child herself. So I told you, you got to give her grace. You know, she could be well put together and shit, but she's still healing and growing herself. And you don't know what she went through with your father. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a whole situation you know nothing of. See what I'm saying? Because they're not going to tell you. They're not going to say nothing. They're going to hold it in and just bleed all over everybody. Not saying that's what your mama did, but they don't see how they be bleeding all over everyone. Okay? Projecting their pain, their trauma. And remember, I told you something about Virgo. Virgo hold a lot. Virgo hold a lot of Virgo ruled the intestines. So maybe you need a good shit girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Maybe do a cleanse. Might need a cleanse. And a lot of people can't think because they have so much shit going on in their gut, which is actually your first brain. So some of y'all might just need a good cleanse or a fast. Do a 3-day fast. You know what I'm saying? Liquids only. And I'm telling you, the messages will just start coming like bing, 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 bing. And like how that new moon is coming up, or she said it was a strawberry moon coming up June 28th. That'd be the best fucking time to start cleansing. You want some answers? What is it gonna be in? Sagittarius? Because we just had a Gemini new moon, right? So would it be a Sagittarius full moon? Don't get me the line, bitch. I don't know offhand. Don't get me the line. I've kept them around longer than I wanted due to circumstances, but I'm done ready to cut it off and do what have to be done. It's so interesting you say that because I remember I had said to someone, and I said, they were like, oh, what are you talking about? You know, say I don't have no other choice. I have to go there. Why? You know, these motherfuckers are toxic as fuck. They got people in and out they fucking crib. You don't know what type of activities they got going on. And you know it's nothing but problems, drama, and conflict and chaos. Why would you put yourself in that situation? Because you're moving out of survival. You're moving out of survival, and maybe you just need to make the choice like, you know what? I'm a cut left. I'm good. I don't know how it's going to go, but fuck it. Wherever it's going to drop, it's going to pop. And sometimes you just making that decision, letting the universe know, like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to make it. And if you put, I'm telling you, try that shit. Try it. Step out on fucking faith, man. And it says it right here. Step out on fucking faith and watch us work. You know how many times I was like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. There was one time, right? I knew I had some money coming. I just didn't know when the money was coming and I had to pay my rent. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to pay my rent or they're gonna be on my ass. So I'm telling you, the check came. The check came that day, and I had to get to the fucking cash checking store by 3 o'clock. And bitch, it was 2:15. And I lived in a whole nother city and I had no car. When I tell you, and then I got there and then they talking about, oh, we can't cash all of it. We only could cash some. And I'm like, bitch, I need this whole thing cash. When I tell you, Most High will make a way. And it just so happened the bank that I needed to be at, it was around the fucking corner from the check cashing spot just for me to be able to get it. Listen, Most High will make a way. I didn't know when that shit was coming and I had to pay my rent that day. Ethics over faith. I have a question. Is this bullshit? Oh, wait. You'll just say some super vague shit that applies to everything. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the engagement. Your skin is so clear. Girl, I tried. Celery water. Night. Thank you. Good night, love. Yeah, ethics. I should have known. Just confused. Hmm. Yeah, I've been trying to be patient and I can't no more. You have to. Yeah, faith without work is dead. Yeah, trying to tell you. And sometimes you need to just make up in your mind. I'm telling you, fasting. Some of y'all might just need a good fucking cleansing. And look, with this whole stuck energy here, yeah, your money could be stuck because you losing faith and you in fear. You over analyzing something when it comes to whatever this is. And it could be fucking karmic friends, or you have an enemy close that is in secret competition and is doing something, projecting on you for you to feel like this. Okay? Tap in. What's this treasure island? Unfucking phase. I'm telling you, I care too much. Y'all care too fucking much. Y'all care too much. Unfucking phased. Look at that. If y'all stop worrying about whatever this is, y'all be better off. Come on, get my likes up, y'all. Thank you. I finished my first semester back to school a month ago and been transitioning jobs trying to get stable. Yeah. Why don't you go to the whoever is your point of contact for the counselors, your dean, they should have a whole department just for internships, resources, and so forth, so on. Hold on, y'all. I'm supposed to text that person back an hour ago. Oh my god. Yeah, don't they give you like a little rebate check? And if this is like if you're in school and you're having like some type of problem like stabilizing, they give you money to go to school, like to live as well for housing. And you don't have to use that housing money for, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you live somewhere with somebody, you can get money for housing. Whether you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause I know when I was in school, they had all of that. They had a whole department just for like certain jobs you can get, certain companies they're partnered with. I just told my son that because he was like, "Mommy, I'm looking for another job," and I'm like, "Why don't you just go to the counselors? They should have jobs within the city that they're partnered with to make sure y'all get y'all, like work study and shit." Yeah, that's what they're there for. You better utilize that shit. Mm. Hi. Yeah. Start planning from now. It's never too early. What's this good? You are good enough in your head, overthinking, stress, over analyzing. Bitch, I can't make it up. What I just said. You could be stressed out about an offer and something's coming. Looking you up, spiritual hater. Yeah, this could be somebody who just hate the fact that you are of some type of light and they're not. They're just a fucking karmic and they know it. Yeah, Queen Rising. They see you elevating and they can't stand it. They can't understand how you so fucking abundant. How are you not bothered? And you might not even wear your problems on your face, but that don't mean you don't have any, but you just know how to maneuver. You know that this shit too shall pass. But people don't have faith and they don't believe, but then they want to come on here and tell you about God. Like, you got to do better, love. You got to do better. I told you, it's right here. It's right fucking here. Y'all see me shuffle these cards. You are good enough. Over analyzing with this Virgo energy. I'm telling you, you will pray for something and take the shit back because of the way you think. And we do it all the time. We do it all the time. Hey, my baby passed. I know that's right. I'm trying to tell you. All right, what's this work through you? That- Work through your fears. Yeah. Happiness, hate, and a romantic affair. Yeah. This could be somebody who just want to be a shit starter in your life. I'm trying to tell you with the scorpionic work through your fears. Somebody's a hater because you don't want to be with them or you don't want to be their friend no more or whatever the case may be. You don't see them as an ally. You see them as a fucking karmic. What is this work through your fears? You might have had to break up with somebody last year. I remember I said you had to break up with somebody last year, Scorpio season for y'all. Look, dodge the fucking bullet. I told you somebody you have to let go or someone or something. Okay? Listen, can't make it up. Somebody could even don't like the fact that you're spiritual or religious, whatever it may be for you. Because with this faith card here, somebody don't like how strong in your faith you are, how confident you are. Like, where do you get that from? And that's what I'm telling you, people will hate you for the stupidest shit. Stupidest shit. Stupidest shit. Yeah. Crazy work. It's just hateful energy. That's all. And people don't understand like the way you feel about yourself is how your money gonna look. It's gonna be written all over you. And remember, in this deck here, the devil card, it says you have nobody to thank or blame but yourself. It's nobody's fault. And you don't have to thank anyone for what is occurring in your life. Because if you want to make some shit happen, it will happen. And if you want some shit to crumble, it will with your lackadaisy and laziness and pessimism. You understand? Word. It's harder to manipulate. Manipulate what? Oh, yeah. When somebody's strong in their faith, they'll look at you like you're a joke. My kids say that all the time. Like, mommy, why do you do that? Why do I do what? They was like, why do you just stare at like when I say something, you just stare? Because you're talking dumb shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And like, how? Listen to what you just said. Why would I engage? I don't care. Leave me alone. And they'd be like, mommy. I'm like, okay, let's talk about it. Yeah, you have to because people will do that shit just to change your energy signature. You're not changing nothing for me. Leave me alone, yo. I'm working on some things over here. And kids do that. It's given what's his name? I don't remember the little man name, but he was really a man, but he looked like a baby. He was like, Mom, 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 Mom. Remember? Mom, Mom, Mom. Stewie. And it's like, what you want? Nothing. And walked off running. No. Move around. That's people. They will do it to you. Screenshots, getting evidence, proof, facts, dramas. Yeah, you could be finding this out. That somebody is just a fucking egotistic maniac. And they're mad because you're confident. And people think because you're confident, you're cocky. You know what I'm saying? You just extra. And you're like, nah, I just know who the fuck I am. And I refuse to allow you or any of your little fucking minions or flying monkeys come in and disrupt that. Look, you're balanced. You can give them the best of both worlds. However you want it, that's how you can give it to them. Sometimes you feel like engaging, sometimes you don't. But you're well balanced and well versed in whatever side they need you to be on. That's why sometimes I clap back and then sometimes I just be like, bitch, step your self-esteem up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be mad at me because your self-esteem is whack, like weak. Yeah, look. I'm telling you, look, that could have been another Rita or something. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here trolling. All right, what's this ninth house? It's 6:44 a.m. We've been on here for like two hours. Thank you for all the likes, y'all. I appreciate you. Hopefully this shit'll stick, but I did update it, so ain't shit. Yeah. Look, I told you. This is a bitch who want a problem just because they're not you. Look. This impersonator. I told you. Probably another reader on here trolling. Like, how many accounts do they have? Yeah, look, creeping. So I creep. Yeah, just creeping on the down low. Look. Just confused. Just confused. Y'all, I'm so hungry. I want some breadfruit with some fish, with some gravy. You know what I'm saying? Some okra. Yeah, look, came out again. Carless, spiritual hater, wolf in sheep clothing, and always partying. Yeah, this could be somebody you're calling out. Yeah, and look at them. They're mad at you because their life is fucking raggedy. I heard Tabitha. Somebody's name is Tabitha. So accurate. Yeah. All right. What's this ninth house? Boss daddy. E. Y'all leveling up. It says stable, rich business owner, CEO, big energy. E. Tabitha. Mama Phoenix. Tabitha, what? That's your name? You been in the chat lurking for a little bit? Boss daddy. Ninth house. Yeah, keep the faith, honey. Especially if you have faith in the Most High. Your ancestors, your spirit team, you're gonna always level up. 33, you could be a master 33, and we have 369. So you could be manifesting in that, like using that manifestation method. You are an ascended master. Your name, your life path, okay? You are supposed to be doing some type of healing work, spiritual work, teaching, leading, guiding, elevating, you know? Yeah, reflecting. Maybe you need to help people reflect. Okay. Oh, your name is Tabitha. Well, welcome, love. Okay. Yeah. So you have broke ass hair with the stuck in the mud. So whoever this karmic motherfucker right here, maybe they thought they was gonna lay hands on you or stay close to you, and your energy is repelling them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the more they fuck with you, the more they decline, the more they go under, the more they lose. And you're just sitting here unfazed. And maybe they thought they was gonna lay hands or put something on you, or this could even be like they could have went to church and said, "Oh, we need to pray for her. She's possessed or he's possessed." You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, they try to do something to you. Your money, you've been leveling. It's slowly but surely coming. This is somebody who might have to marry to be able to level up. But yeah. And this is what it is. This whoever this is could be projecting so bad to the point where it have you up in your head, not realizing that whatever you did or whatever you ended or need to end, it was a great call because this motherfucker, you dodged a major bullet, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. I think they meant to say protecting from haters, but I don't know. Maybe it was a typo, bitch. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Some of y'all might have all cut off your fucking hair because I said something 2 readings ago where I said some of y'all head could be taking y'all to the point because somebody keep trying to psychically attack you, you know? Ninth house faith. You could even be giving a lot of people hope, and this is what's going to level you up. You're going to be a boss in your own right, whether male or female, or you taking action because the divine masculine is all about action. And I told you last night in that reading when we asked what was going to be the outcome for this person because they tried to set this person up, it was a 10 of cups. So, yeah, I heard abundance is yours. Whoever these other people are in the back skirts, they are getting bankrupt. So you need to stay the course. You need to follow through for yourself. Don't worry about nobody else, like I told y'all. Focus on your own bag. Focus on how you're gonna level up. You stay unfucking bothered. Slow and steady wins the race because I'm telling you, you have heavy protection over you with whoever this is. You are loved. Whoever this is, they are watching over you and they're gonna make sure you get to this bag, bitch. As long as you stay strong in your faith, honey. Okay? You could even do like card readings with the psychometric. You could do like palmistry. Okay. And remember, I said something about a Ouija board. We saw something about a board, right? Maybe you are on the board. Okay. And that's the thing. Y'all don't know how to utilize y'all resources with people around you, your community. You know how many financial advisors I know, how many fucking diplomats, how many insurance people, realtors, big wig motherfuckers. I know a lady who work at Google. Went to her son's birthday party like, hey, bitch, what's up? She was like, yeah, girl, what you said was going on with your Gmail? You better tap in. You better utilize your resources. And resources don't always come with money. It's some people, sometimes it's people you know in these high places. Okay? Better tap in. Yeah, moving on. Thank you. Next. So I hope that was helpful, y'all. My nose is itching. Yes, yes. I don't know, love. If you believe he's not being honest, more than likely he isn't. Just trying everything to take me off my yep. Cause I rejected his psycho self, but it's not really gonna stick. Yep. And they do that. They definitely do that. And I'm telling you, a lot of these men are so diabolical, yo. They are so terrible. They are so fucking terrible. And because you don't want them, they will try to ruin your life. And you be like, bitch, only if you knew. You know what I'm saying? Only if you knew. Very petty. And that's the thing. This person probably is only mad now because you are still in some type of abundance and unbothered phase. And this bitch is broke. And I'm telling you, nobody's madder than a nigga who don't got it. Cause I'm telling you, happy bitches ain't hating and hating. You know the saying, hating hoes ain't happy and happy hoes ain't hating. Because if your money was good, you would not be so mad. And you could always tell when a bitch is mad because she's broke. You gotta be broke. That's why you mad, because you can't be mad at me, bitch. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Step your self-esteem up, step your bank account up, step your money up. Okay? Then they see you and they don't understand how. Because, bitch, I know how to budget. Okay? I know how to save. I know how to consistently put that work in. I'm not gonna wait till I'm fucking down to my last $100 to be. I used to do shit like that. And then I snapped the fuck out of it, like, bitch, you gotta start adulting, ho. Get you gotta start adulting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll get tired. When you get tired, you'll know. She said, I woke up and you said my name. I was listening in my sleep. I know that's right, girl. She said she was listening in her sleep. Remember, I said, wake up. Get up, Tabitha. Yeah, wow. It's messages for me. Yeah, that's crazy work. Yeah, you could have been crying over a motherfucker that was bringing you bad fucking karma. And we tend to do that until you sit there and look at it. Don't look at it like, oh God, why is this happening? No, look at it like, okay, what am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to learn? Okay, me and this nigga broke up. What am I supposed to learn from this? Why did I even get with this person? And then you know this person is out here doing all this fuck shit. You know this person is cheating on you. I never understood it. You know this motherfucker's cheating on you. Why are you crying over this motherfucker? Why are you not saying it like, why am I sitting here crying over a nigga that's been cheating on me since day one? Nigga done went and had a baby on me. This nigga done cursed me out. This nigga done took my money. Like, ever since I started dating this nigga, my life has went to shit. How am I not seeing that this is not a benefit in any way, shape, or form? And Spirit's like, when you gonna wake up and choose you? When you gonna see that you were the fucking prize and not them? Why do you keep putting all these people above yourself? Why do you keep putting all these people on a fucking pedestal? And it's like you should have trashed this nigga before it even started. You know, some niggas, you know, like Spirit told me to leave that nigga and don't like you just be knowing some. You ever went somewhere and the nigga be like, "Hey, Miss Lady," you be like, "I'm not interested, sir," and you cut left. But then there's other niggas and be like, "Hey, Miss Lady, what you got going on? How you doing?" And you be like, "Nothing. I'm nothing, nothing at all." Oh, can I take you out sometime? Maybe. But you could have seen the bankruptcy all over the bitch, all over it, and you still. Oh, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Well, you should have moved on. We be knowing. We be knowing, but out of boredom, bitch. Out of boredom. Somebody could be threatening y'all, an obsessive lover, because you don't want to accept the offer. You need to skate. That shit could get dangerous. Yeah, somebody could be under fake accounts and shit like that. Yeah, dirty offer. Tap out. Somebody could be watching y'all, stalking y'all. Trust y'all intuition. Trust y'all intuition. Okay? You could have even told somebody with the psychometric here, don't marry a fucking person. And then somebody could be lying and acting as if everything is copacetic, but behind closed doors is something different. And you could have took it hard, like I thought I was right, like I thought, but you're gonna find out that you were right. Somebody was just lying in your face to make you feel like you're not who the fuck you say you are. Okay? Yeah, look. Somebody could have been ignoring the red flags. Like I said, how do you ignore this, bitch? How do you ignore past dues? How do you ignore your life is going to shits, it's going to shamble? Like, you shouldn't be on tarot. You shouldn't be on tarot doing none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when stuff starts happening to the point where spirit's like, bitch, we trying to get your attention. Now they start moving shit around your house. You think a bitch doing something to you. No, it's your spirit team like, bitch, they about to come lock the door. Tighten up, get up, do something. Yeah, he's trying to make me depend on him, but really he's crazy and can't believe I rejected him. Yeah, and if he's a boss, he's trying to break your faith, honey. You need to leave these alone. If you in school and you don't need to be, and I'm telling you, and a lot of those older men who are well off, they date younger girls so they can control them. Because if they was really in control and they were healed and up to par, they would be in their own age class. But grown women ain't dealing with that. Only the little girls will deal with that. Not saying you're a little girl medicine, but I'm just saying, they know who to try. They know who they could control. Yeah, they don't care. A lot of niggas that treat women like shit hate their mama. And you like, take that shit up with your moms, nigga. Like, that don't have nothing to do with me. Flashing lights, giving money, yeah. And be careful of those niggas who be telling you they sold this and this and that, but then they talking about they need you to give them a loan. Listen, real niggas don't need a woman for nothing. Trust me when I tell you, a real man is not going to ask you for nothing. And I'm not saying there's not instances where, somebody be like, yo, I left my wallet. Could you just spot me until later on this afternoon? But if a nigga always coming with their hand out talking about they fucking phone off and they need your help, bitch, where's your mother? Where's your mama at? Hmm? I'm going to go collective. I hope this was helpful. I heard Bia Bia. Bia Bia. Yep. Yo, I'm so hungry. Let's get one of these and we're gonna go. This was such a good time, so insightful. That's all I could do. Get your day going, get you motivated, get you want to do some things. You let your hair down, bitch. Put your good clothes on. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. One day at a time. Yep. You're welcome, medicine. I hope it was helpful. I hope it saved because the divine masculine did not save, honey. Look, the divine masculine did not fucking save. I don't know what happened. Like, I could see it like when I shared it. I could click on it, but it's not on the main and it's not in my studio. So I did send a message to Google. I did send a message to YouTube. So hopefully they can figure it out. If not, it was only for who it needed to be for. You know what I'm saying? Spirit do shit like that. But then I did realize that I needed to update the studio and the YouTube. So maybe that's why I didn't register. I don't know, girl. I can't speculate. I can't hurt my head over it. Okay. Hopefully this one does though. Yeah. Okay. Between Worlds came out again. So some of y'all could just feel like y'all in limbo, but y'all need to look at it for what it is. Like, I can do this and I could do that. You need to see the, oh my God. I want to say you need to see the blessing in disguise on how you could maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Be in the bit in between, but not limbo. That's what's up. Like you could see into the dark and the light. You need to draw from both that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, when I saw that in limbo, yeah, you're not in limbo at all. You are right where the fuck you need to be, and you need to draw from both. Or maybe you are finally balancing out your shadow and your light. You know what I'm saying? And you know how to incorporate both when need be for you to become the star. I heard shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. I'm telling you, y'all could be signing new contracts. Y'all could be models. Okay, this could be some type of time sensitive. Maybe you got an email, check your spam, bitch. You could have got an offer for a job and it's like, we ain't heard from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, there could be a snake in the mist trying to mess something up for you because you have a rare gift. Yeah, told you. Somebody's trying to keep something from you. Yeah, up in the air. So tap in. Let's get one of these and we got to go because I have to go now. Yeah, round and round. Somebody trying to keep you in some type of loop. Somebody's trying to keep you in a loop. And I feel like y'all are so close to either sliding back between the in between or you could just step forward. So, bitch, you better hold your balance. Bitch, you better hold on. Hold on, bitch. Cause you could just shake one little bit and you back on the other side. Or you could just bust the move and you know what I'm saying? Take it off. So tap in. You have a great day too, love. Thank you for stopping by. You better I'm trying to tell you, it'd be so easy. You know what I'm saying? So choose wisely. Yeah, you're learning. Choose wisely. Something about a crystal ball. You see him very clearly, like happiness and gratitude is the key. You want to stay in that fear and lackadaisy, you're gonna stay stuck for forever. Like Cardi said, for forever. Okay? I'm telling you, if you notice when you wake up and you're angry, you're mad all fucking day. But when you wake up happy and joyful, you have a great day. It's so breezy. Like my son woke up, he was tired. He was like, oh my God, it felt like such a long day. I said, nigga, it was a half a day. He was like, I know. I said, yeah, because you woke up tired. You didn't get enough rest because you want to go to bed late. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody madder than a bitch. You so happy. Yeah, somebody is burnt the fuck out, or they want you to be burnt out. The projection, honey, the distractions. But you have a rare gift where you can. I feel like you could do an egg cleanse on yourself without the fucking egg, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could give your own self a rebirth or a revamp or a redo. It's just like you just keep redoing it on these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Let's go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't even fool with y'all. I have to leave like right now. Yeah, the past is just that. You see how it fell? All right, close out. Yeah, fragmented. Past people want you to be fragmented. They don't want you to level up. Yeah. They want you to stay sad and some trauma. Oh, bitch, bye. You better tap in with your heart space. Something's changing or it could change drastically. Close out. I call back all my energy purified and cleansed. Call back all the collective's energy purified and cleansed. Call back everybody's energy in my home purified and cleansed. Close out, close out, close out, close out. My baby passed his test. I know that's right. Unfinished. Nothing is unfinished. It's over. Somebody wants you to feel like something is still lingering or you in limbo, you're not. That shit is done. Yeah, whoever this nigga is. Look, I told you, whoever this is wants you to feel like you still stuck somewhere and you're not, bitch. Look, divine timing for you to ghost and block whoever this is. Don't take the chance. I don't care if you have kids with this motherfucker or not. This person is immature and they steady trying to play on your top. You better tap me because you have a business to formulate. Okay, you don't have no business with whoever this is. Okay, you're done. You're done, Zo. They done, Zo. I told you. Yeah, clean up. It's what card came out, y'all? I don't lost the damn card. What card came out? I told you, whoever this is wants you to feel like something is unfinished, but you don't have no business over there. I told you, leaving things unfinished, tying up loose ends, things left unresolved, seeing things through. Why is this unfinished coming out for the collective? For the last card. Yeah, I told you, this motherfucker just toxic. They just need your energy. I told you they just need your energy. They burnt out. They can't get a revamp. They can't get a restart. They can't get a redo. You could have moved. But whoever this is nothing to be unfinished. It's just toxic. Look at it, process it, see what you need to see from it, learn the fucking lesson, bitch, and skate. Don't even walk, skate, bitch. You need to fly. Yeah, you have a soulmate coming towards you and somebody else is in poor health. No, or they trying to make you believe that you're their soulmate. And we could have multiple soulmates, but let's see what else. One more. Toxicity, unfinished business and toxicity. Told you it's a wrap. Clean up. They trying to distort you, confuse you. Told you. And we out. I'm gone. I gotta go. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself. I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Have a great one.